Howdy gamers, old gamer guy here. Pillars of Eternity is a pretty well thought of RPG that was on PC for quite a while and finally came to consoles a while back. I just recently picked it up on sale. So I thought I would do my usual beginning sort of a series and show the first hour or so. So let's get right to it. We've got new game settings, story time easy, normal, hard, Path of the Damned, expert mode, Trial of Iron. So yeah, if the player is killed, the file is deleted and you must start again. Amazing. Storytime mode is for players who are more interested in exploration and story development. Enemy composition of battles is the same as normal difficulty, but the game mechanics are biased in the player's favor. Easy difficulty requires minimal micromanagement and easily forgives mistakes in combat. It is strongly recommended for those who are new or recently returning to real-time party-based RPGs. So that sort of describes me. So we may come back to easy. Normal difficulty requires strategy and efficiency, but forgives a few mistakes. It is not recommended for newcomers to real-time party-based RPGs. I'm not exactly a newcomer, but it's been a while since I played one. Hard difficulty suited for Infinity Engine veterans who are looking for a challenge. That definitely doesn't describe me. So Path of the Damned, I'm sure, is out. So let's just go back to easy just for the sake of this video here. Usually I play on normal, but the descriptions made me go ahead and choose easy.
Five wagons grope blindly for the path on a starless night, their master glancing ever upward to the skies for assurance that he is on the right course. A dim lantern his only protection against the encroaching darkness. But the skies bring no comfort, shining no light, betraying no hint of what they know. The caravan carries travelers bound for the frontier hamlet of Gilded Vale, you among them, where a local lord has offered land and wealth to settlers from abroad looking for a fresh start. You have taken suddenly ill, sweating and shivering, and one of the other travelers signals for the caravan master to stop on your behalf. He pulls up just in time to avoid plowing into the trunk of a fallen tree that bars the way ahead. You will go no further tonight.
Okay. So, character creation. I always try to put myself into games when I can, so we will go with the male. L1 and R1 switches the categories at the top of the screen, so we'll go to race. I won't read through all of this, but we have humans. They have some stats there. You can see on the right some stat bonuses. These guys, which I don't know if that's pronounced Almawa, they have a stat bonus in the might. Dwarves, they get a might bonus, a dexterity negative, and a constitution bonus. Elves, dexterity and perception bonus. Orlans, or I guess they're the halflings, although these people can't use the word halfling because the Tolkien copyright holders could sue them, I suppose. And then we have godlike, which is some kind of a very Star Trek-y looking alien there. But I'm going to go with a human because I myself am a human and I like to put myself into games. So, okay, so we have a sub-race for the humans, the meadow folk, the ocean folk, and the savannah folk. Looks like they have a different place they like to live, but they all have a bonus at the bottom there called Fighting Spirit, and it's all the same. So Let's see, meadow folk, the most common humans in the Direwood. They have lived in that area for 2,000 years. They traditionally live at the edges of elven forests. I kind of like that. The ocean folk, currently the most widespread human group, but they've migrated. Savannah folk, from south of the equator. I think I like meadow folk. Let's go with that. So classes, we have barbarian, chanter, cipher, druid, fighter, monk, wizard, rogue, ranger, priest, and paladin. So a good number of classes to choose from here. They each have different abilities. Normally I would play something, normally I'd go with a basic fighter or something like a monk or a druid. I'm guessing the chanters are some kind of magic user. Ciphers, yeah, some sort of magic user. Certainly a wizard is a magic user. I don't usually go with a rogue. Sometimes I might choose something like a ranger. Paladin sometimes. Usually if I'm playing in an online RPG, I would go with something that's a healer type. I'm going to go with druid because we are from the meadow folk. So I'm going to stick with the druid here. Okay, we've spirit shifts. Apparently I can assume an animal form. That's interesting. So a wolf, which moves quickly and has an attack that can knock enemies prone. A stag has higher defenses and can attack groups of enemies. The cat has naturally fast attack and can burst into even faster attacks. The boar regenerates lost endurance and inflicts damage over time. And the bear has high damage reduction and can invoke a terrifying roar. Well, the bear and the boar and the wolf seem kind of typical of these games, but a stag and a cat's kind of different. If I was a female character, I would go with a cat, but I'm going to go with the stag just to be unusual. Or at least I think I'm unusual. Who the hell knows? Okay, we have our attributes. Might, constitution, dexterity, perception, intellect, and resolve. And the ones with the stars next to them are highly recommended for druids. And we have 15 points to spend. So I'm going to put these important stats to 15. And then, let's see, overall health and stamina, and dexterity, and perception. And I have 2 points left. I'm going to go catching someone in a lie. Notice something happening in the background. I'm going to go with a little more health and a little more dexterity. Now we go to culture. That's interesting. The Adir are, let's see, an empire, currently the largest and most powerful force. That's interesting. Not sure that goes with druids though. Deadfire Archipelago is a, let's see, lawless pirate infested islands. No, that doesn't sound very druidish. Ixamital Plains. Ixamital, I don't know. This seems very druidish. A large expanse of fertile savannas. Culture is one of the oldest in the world, although one of the least imperialistic. I kind of like that sound for a druid. The old Valia, empire of warring merchant nations. No. Rawatai. Advanced colonial settlements. No. Living Islands is the mountainous region of a large northern island, renowned for its diversity of plant and animal life. That would be good for a druid. Weather's unpredictable. Hmm. That sounds interesting for a druid. The white that wins a large cracked southern expanse of polar ice. So, no, so it would either be living lands or the plains here. I like this because it's an old culture, but not imperialistic, so I like that. And now we have background. That's cool. Let's see. Aristocrat. No. Dissident. Troublemaker. No. Hunter. Taking the lives of living wild creatures. No. Drifter. Now that could work for a druid. Laborer. Mercenary. A merchant. Scholar. I think for a druid it would either be philosopher, drifter, or scholar. Unless I wanted to say that I was the son of a nobleman who ran away and became a druid, but I don't think so. I'm going to go with philosopher. Lore +2, whatever that does. Now we have our appearance. Let's see. I guess we have 19 different hairs. I have a shaved head, so we've got to find one that's bald, basically. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah. And I guess we can go ahead and choose a head. That's probably good right there. Only 5 different heads, but yeah, I'll go with that one. And actually, let me go ahead and give myself hair for a second so I can get my hair color right. When I had hair, it was kind of like that. Maybe a little bit lighter, but not that light. Not that light. We'll go with this. Back to bald, and then facial hair, very important because I have a beard. Not that bushy of a beard. That's pretty good there. That's actually pretty close, except not quite that long. Longer than that. That's pretty good. Not really that long. A little bit more rounded off there at the bottom. Not that bushy. I don't have trinkets in my beard. So well, I don't know. Yeah. I think that one is the one. And then we have portrait. So apparently, yeah, starting at 23 are the male human portraits. So let's find one that hopefully is bald and with a beard. That will probably work. He looks like a druid. Let's go ahead and check these others. Okay, yeah, let's go with this guy here. And then we have the voice. Male smooth.
Yeah?
Male sinister.
Now I am the leader of the group.
Male benevolent.
Stand together.
Male stoic.
Nice and slow.
Male feisty.
Huh?
I'll lead the way.
Male cocky. Male noble.
The better part of valor.
Oh?
And the mystic. Ah, well, my PSN name is Mystic Strummer, but
Follow me.
follow me. I think I can do that voice.
Let's go.
Let's go! Hey!
Huh?
Ah,
Keeping quiet.
keeping quiet. Okay, yeah, I can do that. That sounds good. All right, now we get to name this guy. He will be named Strum, And I'm going to go ahead and end this video here before we actually get into the story, and we will pick it up right here with the second video. So thanks for watching.